Hey, collective, it's Anne Marie. I hope all of you are having an amazing day. I thought we'd pull some cards and get some messages of clarity for those who would like it. I would like to just thank all of you who watch, comment, like, share, follow, subscribe, who have supported me throughout these many years. I truly am grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. For all your support and kindness and all those amazing, magical things that you do. All right. Cosmic Ricker Oracle, what do we need to know today? Thank you to my high vibrating ancestors. Spirit guides, divine being, source of light energy. Can we please get some messages of clarity for those who would like it, please? What do we need to know, Spirit? I love it. They're off the table. It's not... Getting ready to say none of them flew off the table, so okay. It's time to ground yourself and be guided by your inner wisdom to find a resolution to a certain problem or barrier that you've been facing. So we have the turtle grounding. This may be, I can't tell. Did you know every turtle on their shell, every single turtle has 13 of these spaces here. And every turtle, 13. And they all represent something different. So that may resonate for someone. You are being called to solidify your foundation. Ooh, it's time to solidify your foundation. Okay. The fluctuations. The fluctuations of your mind have unsettled you. Okay, Spirit. But the earth will provide lasting support. Connect your body to the ground and feel the silent strength flowing into you, helping you find your own solid base. So, initially, this could be about you finding and developing your own foundation, your own support. What's that again? So we have guided by wisdom. You've walked this path before. Well, and you know the steps to take, though you fear upsetting others. You're being called to follow the wisdom deep within, even if it's not popular, as it will lead you to true balance and harmony. It's almost like his older self is talking to his younger self. Teaching him, educating him, while he's sitting under the tree, ancestor tree. This is what this tree exactly reminds me of right here is ancestor tree my little ancestor tree, not little. She's been around since the Civil War. But anyway, getting the knowledge, the ancient knowledge and wisdom, and speaking. It could be your child or to your younger self. And then we have final resolution. The challenge you're facing will be resolved through cooperation with others. Though the result may be not exactly what you hoped for, working together and starting fresh always brings relief. Maybe you need a fresh perspective of this. I was called to the wisdom card, though. This may be a different situation, but what you're going to find in the end, what you're going to find after the fact, you're gonna realize the lesson way after the fact of whatever the situation is, that though the situation was different, the emotions and the feelings and the fears are very familiar. It's like a cycle, right? Like you've been along this path before, but that's a side note. You're not going to recognize that until after all this final resolution comes. You may be trying to make a decision, but you're so focused on, and you possibly, could be so focused on what others are going to say about this decision that you're going to make. You're weighing your options, and maybe possibly some of the options that you have are going to make some people happy, and then other options are going to really upset people. And so you're also weighing in these factors. What are people going to think? What are they going to say? If I make this decision, whatever this is for you, if I make this choice, if I go down this path, this is what it's going to look like. If I go down this path, etc. And this is Spirit. I mean, it's so easy for the universe to give messages, but not clearly understand the circumstances at hand in the 3D world. That's all I want to say. What I'm being shown is it's time for you to take that factor out about worrying about how people are going to respond to this decision. If you are 100% unequivocally unsure how to make it because there's just so many stakes at hand, is what I just heard. There's a lot of stakes at hand. It's not just a simple decision of removing certain people out of your life or choosing certain paths and not worrying about what people think about you. So Spirit has shown me is that it's time for you to really be guided by your own wisdom and not focus so much on the outcome of this. Initially, the first step here is what decision is going to create a solid foundation for me. The basis of your decision needs to be what is going to be the most grounding thing for me, what is going to be the thing that creates more stability in my life, and that helps me build my own foundation without the perceptions or projections or cares of other people onto the decision and how I live my life. It's a big thing. It's not easy. You can have a, not easier. It's like it's still going to be hard, whatever decision you make, but it can feel better to your soul and spirit if you take more time to meditate under your favorite tree or really connect into your inner wisdom. You have the answers within you to make this decision. It's going to require a little bit deeper of a dive. There is a final resolution that is coming at the end of this. You're going to make the right decision in the end. It's a lot about your process of making decisions, the factors that you weigh when you make decisions. What will they think versus what is going to be best for my highest and greatest good? What's going to be best for me to build my own foundation? I'm going to go to some of the people hit rock bottoms, okay? If I'm homeless and I have a choice of working at some program I'm going to have to, stay in the shelter, or you're going to have to stay with someone you don't want, or maybe it's a job you really don't want. Or I can go stay with someone that I really don't like, I'm really not aligned with, but at least I wouldn't be in the shelter. Sometimes going the shelter route is building your own foundation because it's not being given to you by someone else. Someone else isn't hanging something over your head, or their projections of you or what they really think, about the situation isn't a factor in making your decisions. Your decisions need to be based on what is best for you and your own foundation. Something that can't be taken from you, stolen from you. I know this message is kind of all over the place, and there's a lot to it because this is something groundbreaking for you. And you have the wisdom. And so what Spirit has shown me is that it's really time for you to dig a little deeper and go into deep meditations or however you're able to connect and meditate. It doesn't have to be necessarily under a tree, but you can gain, if you have connections with trees, you can get their ancient wisdom knowledge. These trees have been around for thousands and thousands of years, and they have the wisdom of the soil. It talks about the soil. Just being aware and mindful of how people view your decisions is not of your concern. It's what's best for you, for your life. And that's all that matters. Now, if you're doing foul shit and doing people dirty and hurting people, okay. But if you're doing something for your highest and greatest good that makes your soul and spirit happy, that's your foundation. That's a foundation that can't be broken, that can't be shook, that nobody can take away. When you have that kind of foundation, that's what we're talking about. Have an amazing rest of the day.